Hello everyone, I'm just carrying on with the Bill of Rights. So I'll start right. Upon which the said majesties did accept the crown and royal dignity of the kingdoms of England, France and Ireland and the dominions thereunto belonging according to the resolution and desire of the Lords and Commons contained in the Declaration. And thereupon their Majesties were pleased that the said Lords Spiritual and Temporal and Commons, being the two Houses of Parliament, should continue to sit with their Majesties' royal occurrence, make effectual provision for the settlement of religion, laws and liberties of this kingdom, so that the same for the future might not be in danger again of being subverted. To which the said Lords Spiritual and Temporal and Commons did agree and proceed to act accordingly. Now in pursuance of the premises, the said Lords Spiritual and Temporal and Commons in Parliament assembled for the ratifying, confirming and establishing the said declaration and the articles, clauses, matters and things therein contained by force of a law made due form by authority of Parliament, do pray that it may be declared and enacted that all singular the rights and liberties asserted and claimed in the said declaration are the true orient and undurable rights and liberties of the people of this kingdom, and so shall be esteemed, allowed, adjudged, deemed, and taken to be, and all that the particulars aforesaid shall be firmly and strictly holden and observed as they are expressed in the said declaration, and all officers and ministers whatsoever shall serve their Majesties and their successors according to the same in all times to come. That's interesting. And the said Lords Spiritual and Temporal and Commons, seriously considering how it hath pleased Almighty God in his marvellous providence, in merciful goodness to this nation, to provide and preserve their said Majesties' royal persons most happily to reign over us upon the throne of their ancestors or something like that, for which they render unto him from the bottom of their hearts their humblest thanks and praises, do truly, firmly, assuredly, in the sincerity, no, sorry, that sincere, sorry, sincere, I don't know, sorry, it's SINCERITY, of their hearts, think and do hereby recognise, knowledge, and declare that King James II, having abdicated the government and their majesties having accepted the crown and royal dignity, as aforesaid, their said majesties did become and are of right ought to be the laws of this realm, our sovereign, sorry, I don't know what this word is, Liege, Lord and Lady, King and Queen of England, France and Ireland and the Dominions, thereunto belonging in, and to whose princely persons the royal state, crown, and dignity of the said realms, with all honours, styles, titles, regalities, prerogatives, powers, jurisdictions, and authorities to the same belonging and appertaining are most fully, rightfully, and entirely invested and incorporated, united, and annexed, and for preventing all questions and divisions in this realm by reason of any pretended titles to the crown, and for preserving a in succession thereof, in upon which the unity, peace, tranquillity, and safety of this nation doth under God wholly consist and depend, the said Lords spiritual and temporal and commons do beseech their majesties that it may be enacted, established, and declared that the crown and regal government of the said kingdoms and dominions, with all the singular the premises thereunto belonging and appertaining, shall be and continue to their said majesties and the survivor of them during their lives, and the life of the survivor of them, and the entire perfect of perfect and full exercise of the regal power and government be only in executed by His Majesty in the names of both their Majesties during their joint lives and after their deceases, the said crown and premises shall be and remain to the heirs of the body of Her Majesty, and default of such issue to Her Royal Highness the Princess Anne of Denmark and her heirs of her body, and for default of such issue to the heirs of the body of His Majesty, and thereunto the Lord Spiritual and Temporal and Commons do in the name of the people aforesaid most humbly and faithfully submit themselves, their heirs poserities forever, and do faithfully promise that they will stand to maintain and defend their Majesties, and also the limitation and succession of the crown herein specified and contained to the utmost of their powers, with their lives and estates, all persons whatsoever shall attempt anything to the contrary. And whereas it hath been found by experience that it is inconsistent with the safety and welfare of this Protestant kingdom to be governed by Popish Prince, the said Lords Spiritual and Temporal and Commons do further pray that it may be enacted that all and every person and persons that are who shall be reconciled to or shall hold communion with the See or Church of Rome shall profess the Popish religion, shall be excluded and be forever incapable to inherit, possess or enjoy the crown and government of this realm and island and the dominions thereunto belonging, or any part of the same, or to have use or exercise any regal power, authority, jurisdiction within the same. And in all and every such case or cases, the people of these realms shall be and hereby absolved of their allegiance, and the said crown and government shall from time to time descend and be enjoyed by such person or persons, being Protestants, as should have inherited and enjoyed the same, in case the said person or persons so reconciled, holding communion hour or profession. Professing, as aforesaid, were naturally dead, and that every king, queen of this realm who at any time shall hereafter shall come to succeed in imperial crown of this kingdom shall, on the first day of the meeting of the first parliament next after his or her coming to the crown, sitting in his or her throne in the House of Peers, in the presence of the Lords and Commons therein assembled, or at his or her coronation before such person or persons who shall administer the coronation oath to him or her at the time of his or her taking the said oath, which shall first happen, make, subscribe, and audibly repeat the declaration mentioned in the statute made in the 30th year of this reign of King Charles II, entitled of an act for more effectual preserving the king's person and government by disabling papists from sitting in either House of Parliament, but if it shall happen that such king or queen, upon his or her succession of the crown of this realm, shall be under age of 12 years, then every such king or queen shall make, subscribe, and audibly repeat the said declaration at his or her coronation, or the first day of the meeting of the first parliament as aforesaid, which shall first happen after such king or queen shall have attained the age of 12 years, all which their majesties are contented and pleased shall be declared, enacted, and established by authority of this present Parliament, and shall stand, remain, and be the law of this realm forever. And the same are by their majesties, by and with the advice of consent of the Lords Spiritual and Temporal and Commons in Parliament assembled, and by the authority of the same declared, enacted, and established accordingly. Right, I'll do some more another day. Thanks. Bye.